Tell me why all these people playing Pokemon Go. It's in the park, it's children. It's ridiculous, man. I do what I do, man. I'm out here. YouTube, what's going on? It's your man Hans Nobe, back with another vlog. We're gonna change it up a little bit. Instead of posting one almost every day, we're gonna do it once a week. That way I can get some more footage of, it's me, in the home studio, working on some things, man. Another reason I didn't post anything is there's so much stuff going on, man. I didn't feel something like I'm out here in the wild. So much stuff going on that, I wanted to post something positive, but a lot of it was gonna be angry. So now that I have time to settle in on it, man, I'm gonna make this real quick, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and be blunt about it. The stuff that you guys are seeing, with the videos, with the media and everything else, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, cause we family, but this shit has been going on. I don't know where the fuck y'all been, but this shit has been going on. One of the things I hear now that I'm up here, it is no shade to New York at all, but it's just some things I have to get off my chest so you guys really understand the depth of what's really going on. If you want to get involved, you can. There's already organizations set up in every major city in the United States. So my big brother Trevor Piper said something, on Facebook, basically to make it short, that people were getting their egos hurt trying to make their own organization when there's already been one set up. Ones that have been set up so long, they got their own brick and mortar office, they've traveled and everything else. Listen, and there's no shade, but there was an event going on 110th in Harlem, and it wasn't the most organized at all. But we do appreciate the effort, but there's a way we can do this the right way, the most efficient way, the most productive way. But, you just get involved. I'll put the link to some organizations down in the comments. You can even write Congress, but man, it just starts with getting involved locally. You don't have to march on Washington if you don't want to. Just get involved locally, man. You ain't got to reinvent the wheel. We can all do this. What's going on? It's another day, another dollar. About to catch a train back into town, get some things done, get to it. One thing I want to talk to y'all about, man, is there's one thing me and my boy Brian talk about all the time is, you really gotta be cognizant of the people you hang around with, man. This past year there's been a couple people I had to cut off. As I get older and as I get deeper and deeper into this grind in my career, man, my patience for, some little things it's not there anymore. So I want to be around people that are going to be constructive and build me up. You know what I'm saying? So, it's been a bit easier as the more I get focused on my grind, and that's something you should definitely do. I posted on my Instagram that you should, audit your circle, man. It's better to be lonely than to sit there and be miserable around a whole bunch of people. You don't need that, man. You need to stay focused. You need to, accomplish your goals. You need to, really, be around people that are just gonna build you up, man.
Hans Nobe Music.
So got back from the JO, crazy day, mad crazy day. Crazy. It was a lot going on. It was a couple fights almost broke out. Had a, you know, had a lot of stuff going on, man. Let me just say that. That's all I can say. But all I want to do now is just hit the gym, decompress a little bit, try this barbecue spot here in I think it's in Brooklyn or Manhattan. Do that, catch up my boy DJ 8 p.m. Listen to some soca, some reggae, just chill, man. Zero just released a new album. It's gotta be by far. I'll say this now. It feels like this might be one of the best hip hop albums of this year, but that's by first listen. So we'll see how that goes, see how that transpires through the week. But yeah, man, I'm gonna hit this gym, and yeah, man, that's what it is, man. Yeah.
Nobe music.
Just got out the gym another day. Good day at the gym, man. Had to get it in. All right, so in lower west, about to catch up with Trigga Don and Don and Stillers. Right now we're working on releasing the track Perfect Your Craft. So we're just going over the final mixes before we release it on iTunes, man. So add an effect on it. Yeah. Can we do this? Can we turn the highs down? Do like a little high pass on it real quick?
Boosting the highs though is because that part is like right with the guitars, like in the same.
So it's clashing.
That's why I pushed it a little high. Oh, I just think I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
Different buses.
What's that? I mean, dynamically there are just all on inserts, but like as far as like time domains, just general auxiliary sends for effects return. And then you also have that core part going. So like the chorus part gets like lost in that whole synth thing gets cut out. So that's
Can we pitch shift it down a couple of semitones and then like turn it down? Like that because people like bright sounds. They don't like the regular dark stuff.
Perfect your craft till it's tight. You should do what you like. Don't live your life, it should be you follow it when you dreams.
play out with that.
I'm sorry.
To go do what you feel that is right. Let your heart be the light. Perfect your craft till it's tight. But music set me free. This is how your life it should be. You following any dreams. You set your mind to go do what you feel that your craft till it's tight. Perfect your craft till it's tight. You should do what you like. Go live your life. You following any dreams. You set your mind to go do what you feel that is right. Let your heart be the light. Perfect your craft till it's tight. Perfect your craft till it's tight. You should do what you like. Go live your life.
So I'm happy with the mix, man. Bruce still wants like an effect on it, so we're just kind of waiting to see what he wants. That way, you know, it's one thing about being a producer is that you have to learn when to like take control, when to fall back. At the end of the day, the artist is still gonna perform that piece of music, and for what we're trying to do with it, you know, this is something that we're going to be sitting on for a while. So right now I'm letting Trigga do his own thing as far as what does he like to sound with it. Then I'll come back and be like, okay, cool, maybe tweak this or whatever. So that way it's 50-50. A lot of producers that I've seen in studio sessions back home, they'll just take over the whole thing, like, no, this is how it sounds like. And like, it will sound good, but the artist isn't happy with it. So, and that's why sometimes you have to have two mixes. Sometimes what the artist recommends is best for performing it. And then for the producer, maybe what's best for like a radio format or digital format, or it could be the exact opposite. What the producer recommend could be totally good for performing, and then, you know, you just gotta play with it. So that's the cool thing. So if this is something he wants to perform, if we like it, we may have to come back and do some final tweaking, so when he performs it, he likes it. So also, I do want to say that big shout out and thank you to the city of New York, really, for like letting me I said it right. But big shout out to the city of New York for letting a brother like me just have like an opportunity to work with talented artists, and, you know, to give me a format to, you know, do what I've always been trying to do. So big shout out to y'all, man. You know, thank you, and you definitely made me a much better, you know, better producer and better businessman. So I feel like that was necessary. You know, much as I critique, might as well, you know, also give some good feedback as well, man. So yeah, man. All done, getting ready to head back to the crib for a little bit. Got an event gonna head to later on tonight. So get a little bit of rest, a little bit of food, man.